Have you ever wondered where kissing came from? Science just dropped a bombshell study that completely changes everything we thought we knew about kissing. It is way older than we thought. We're talking millions of years before humans even existed. This was the beginning of one of the most mysterious, risky, and emotional acts in nature. The evolutionary history of kissing will explore a groundbreaking new study that traces this intimate behavior back 21 million years. And answering the big question, why do we kiss at all? A new study published in the journal Evolution and Human Behavior just revealed that kissing didn't start with humans, not even close. According to researchers led by evolutionary biologist Matilda Brindle from the University of Oxford, hissing dates back approximately 21 million years to the shared ancestor of humans and other large apes. To put that in perspective, modern humans, Homo sapiens, only emerged around 300,000 years ago. That means kissing is roughly 70 times older than our entire species. This is actually the first time scientists have taken a comprehensive evolutionary approach to studying kissing. The researchers also concluded that Neanderthals, our closest extinct relatives, almost certainly engaged in kissing too. And since we know that Homo sapiens and Neanderthals interbred during a roughly 7,000-year period, there's a strong possibility that humans and Neanderthals kissed each other. The researchers used a clever approach. Since kissing can't be found on fossils, they had to work backwards from the present. First, they defined what counts as kissing, and this was crucial. They defined it as non-aggressive, mouth-to-mouth contact that did not involve food transfer. This distinction is important because it separates kissing from other mouth-to-mouth behaviors we see in nature. For example, when mother orangutans and chimpanzees pre-chew food and transfer it to their babies, or when fish engage in kiss fighting to establish dominance. After that, they collected data from existing scientific literature on which modern primate species have been observed kissing. This included chimpanzees, bonobos, orangutans, gorillas, macaques, and baboons. Then comes the interesting part. They used something called Bayesian statistical modeling and phylogenetic analysis. Basically, they reconstructed an evolutionary family tree showing how different primate species are related based on genetic information. They simulated different evolutionary scenarios to estimate the probability that extinct ancestors also kissed. Here's the logic. If chimpanzees, bonobos, and humans all kiss, it's highly likely that their last shared ancestor did too. They ran this model 10 million times to make sure their results were statistically robust. The conclusion? Kissing evolved once in the common ancestor of large apes, the Hominidae family, sometime between 21.5 million and 16.9 million years ago. These apes still kiss today, sometimes to bond, sometimes to make peace after conflict. That tells us the kiss wasn't just about romance. It may have started as a survival tool. Before this study, the earliest recorded evidence of human kissing came from ancient texts. Humanity's earliest kisses were documented about 4,500 years ago in Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt. Interestingly, this isn't the first hint that Neanderthals kissed. Back in 2017, another research team compared microbes preserved in the dental plaque of a Neanderthal who lived 48,000 years ago with those found in modern human mouths. They found overlapping microbial communities, suggesting mouth-to-mouth contact between Neanderthals and Homo sapiens. Though, as anthropologist April Nowell pointed out, this microbial overlap could also reflect shared food or water sources. Still, combined with what we know about Neanderthal-human interbreeding, the evidence for ancient kissing is pretty compelling. As Nowell noted, if Neanderthals kissed, it might have been a behavior that some Neanderthal communities engaged in while others did not, the same way it's today. Scientists still aren't entirely sure why kissing evolved or why it persists across so many species. Kissing carries some significant risks, especially disease transmission. Every time a person kisses someone, she is exchanging saliva and potentially harmful microbes. Yet, there's no obvious reproductive or survival advantage to this act. So why do we do it? Researchers have proposed several theories. Kissing might help individuals gauge a potential partner's quality through subtle chemical cues in saliva. These cues can offer information about a person's overall health, genetic compatibility, immune system strength, and even the makeup of their oral microbiome. Basically, kissing could be nature's way of helping us choose genetically compatible partners. Kissing may strengthen social bonds between individuals, whether romantic partners, family members, or friends. It's a form of physical intimacy that creates and maintains emotional connections. Some researchers suggest that exchanging microbes through kissing might benefit our immune systems by exposing us to new bacteria in controlled amounts. One of the most intriguing theories is that kissing evolved from the practice of pre-chewing and transferring food from mother to infant, a behavior still seen in some primate species today. This practical food-sharing behavior might have been repurposed over millions of years into what we now recognize as romantic or social kissing. They've proven kissing is an ancient, evolved trait, but they haven't figured out the why yet. Surprisingly, not all human cultures kiss. According to a 2015 study, kissing is only documented in 46% of cultures worldwide. That's less than half. So, while the capacity for kissing appears to be hardwired into our evolutionary history, whether or not people actually do, it seems to be heavily influenced by cultural factors. These are examples of how different cultures approach kissing. Europe, the kiss capital. In France, greeting friends involves la Bise, a series of cheek kisses that can be 2, 3, or even 4, depending on the region. In Austria and Germany, romantic kisses tend to last quite a while, around 12 seconds on average. Asia keep it private. In Japan, kissing is considered part of sexual foreplay and is therefore highly inappropriate in public. Nowadays, in some parts of India, locking lips openly is considered indecent and could result in jail. In Thailand, despite their famous full moon beach parties, Thai people are very conservative. Kissing in public is disapproved, and only tourists or Thais imitating Western culture do it. Not all cultures use mouth-to-mouth contact, but they have beautiful alternatives. The Maori of New Zealand practice the Hongi, pressing noses and foreheads together to share the breath of life. The Inuit peoples of the circum-Arctic region express affection by doing a gentle nuzzling or pressing of the nose and upper lip against a loved one's cheek or forehead, followed by a breathing in motion that creates a suction sound. In some parts of Tibet, sticking out your tongue is actually a way of greeting. It dates back to the 9th century. In highly conservative countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Dubai, kissing in public is absolutely unthinkable. When South African Funga peoples first saw Europeans kissing in 1890, their reaction was disgust at such gross behavior. The Trobriand Islanders in Melanesia regarded kissing as a rather insipid and silly form of amusement. Interestingly, societies with distinct social classes are usually kissers, while societies with fewer or no social classes, like hunter-gatherer communities, are usually not. Researcher Brindle explained that primates are extremely flexible species, very intelligent, and so kissing might be useful in some contexts but not in others. And if it's not useful, it is quite risky, with high potential for disease transfer. The same variability probably existed in ancient human and Neanderthal populations. Just because they had the biological capacity to kiss doesn't mean all groups practiced it. First, it fundamentally changes how we think about human behavior. Kissing isn't some modern romantic invention, it's a deeply ancient behavior that connects us to our evolutionary past and to our primate cousins alive today. Second, it raises fascinating questions about Neanderthals and other extinct human relatives. What other behaviors did they share with us? How similar were their social and romantic lives to ours? Third, it highlights the incredible diversity of human expression. From the French la Bise to the Maori Hongi, from the 12-second romantic kisses of Austria to the complete taboo of public kissing in Dubai, humans have found countless ways to adapt this ancient behavior to their cultural contexts. As evolutionary biologist Justin Garcia pointed out, kissing is both biological and cultural. It is a behavior that invokes the bodily senses and clearly has some evolutionary origins, but we also know it varies across individuals and populations. The next step for researchers is figuring out the why behind kissing's evolution. This study focused mainly on mouth-to-mouth kissing, but humans kiss in many different ways and contexts: cheeks, foreheads, hands, and more. Future research will need to explore these subtle differences. There's also a data limitation. Much of the information on primate kissing comes from animals living in captivity or sanctuaries, not in the wild. Researchers need more data on kissing behavior across different species in natural settings to fully understand how this trait evolved. What do you think? Does it surprise you that kissing is this ancient? Have you experienced any interesting kissing customs while traveling? Let me know in the comments.